We're reading for 24 hours in today's video, but this isn't your typical 24-hour reading vlog because I'm going to be showing you guys pretty much what I read in a day. And so this is a very realistic idea of what 24 hours of reading looks like for me. So make sure you're subscribed because there's new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and I hope you guys enjoy. It's 7 o'clock right now and we're almost at the end of the month and I have not read nearly as many books as I normally do. I think I'm going to end around 12. I'm not sure, but I just think that's where I'll end, or 13, somewhere around there. But I have not done a 24-hour reading vlog this month and I want to do one because I try to do one every month. So we're going to do one today, but it's going to be very different than what I normally do. What I normally do is I will start the timer and I'll stop the timer if I'm not reading, but this time we are going to start the timer and let it run until 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So from 7 o'clock, you guys can see it's 7:04 right now. So we will let the clock run until 7:04 tomorrow night and see how much we can read in that time. I don't know how much I'll read. I'm interested to see how much I'll read in 24 hours, having a focused time, because I know how much I normally read. I read a lot in the morning and then I read a little at night. The soup is ready. The soup looks so good. I gotta show you guys. But we're gonna do that. So I am gonna start the timer. It actually doesn't really matter if the timer is running because I know at 7 o'clock tomorrow, 24 hours will be up. My soup is done. Let me show you guys the soup. And I have my little book. It's literally sitting right here open because I've been reading Mary Inkmas and I haven't finished it yet, but I'm pretty close to the end. I also am reading The Art of Scandal, which I'm loving so far. But I think I want to start a third book because I'm usually reading 3 books at one time. This is the soup. It looks so good. I love a good soup. This is actually taco soup. I've never made this before, but it looks like it's gonna be really, really good. I finished Mary Inkmas. I want to give you guys a little update before I go outside. I really liked it. I thought it was really cute. I rated it 3 stars. I think that it's just the perfect little fluffy romance if you're looking for something that's going to be easy and fun. I do think that the ending was a little rushed, but overall the story itself was definitely really, really good. And I think what I liked most about the story was that it had a deeper meaning. They talked a lot about giving back to the homeless and just being kind to others during the holiday season, and you never know what other people are going through. I also think the pacing in this, towards the beginning and middle of the book, was perfect. It did not feel like a novella at all, even though it was fairly short. But I want to go outside and read. The sun is setting, so I'm going to go outside and read, but I also want to give you guys an update of The Art of Scandal, because that's what I'm reading right now. It is getting dark so fast these days. I can't even keep up with how dark it gets so fast. I feel last year it did not get this dark this fast. Last year I feel it got dark at 5, but now I feel it's starting to get dark at 3:30, which is crazy to me because I want to be outside after work, but the sun goes down so fast. But anyway, I want to give you guys a little update of The Art of Scandal. Really loving it so far. It reminds me a lot of what's her name? Tia Williams' writing from 7 Days in June. I think I like how it's written a lot. It's written in a way that provides description, but it's not boring, you know what I mean, which I like. I do think that there could be a little bit more dialogue, but overall I really enjoy it, and I'm finding I'm grabbing and reaching for the book, which a lot of books lately haven't been doing that for me. And I don't know if it's because I've read so many books or what, but I just have had a lot of experiences where I'm just like, I don't really like feel like finishing it. It's not that it's bad. It's just like mid, you know. I haven't had a 5-star read in a really long time. So I'm hoping that this book could be that. But usually I know like when a book is going to be that. Like I'm at 91 pages right now. And I think that this is going to be either a 4-star or 4.5-star read. Like I feel like a lot of my books have been falling in that category. Like they're good, like really good. I definitely would recommend them, but I haven't had a 5-star read in a while. I will say I'm loving this. And I think I love this because there's like 2 different people that this book's about. It's about Nathan and Rachel. And I think that it's about their different lives, but you know that they're going to connect with each other at some point. You just don't really know how. So yeah, I don't know. I've made like a little blanket out here. I'm going to sit out here and read and look at the sunset. I'll give you guys a little bit more of an update once I get back inside and can share like more of my thoughts because I'm only like 91 pages in. But this one is really good so far. I don't know if I'm going to finish it or not because the thing is so I finished Merry Inkmas. And this is my first 24-hour reading vlog that I've ever done where it's just like a full day. So I'm not even doing like by the hour. So like it ran overnight. I thought about stopping it, but I was like, you know what? I just want to see how much I read in a day. Because I usually read like, I don't know, 16 books a month, 10 books a month, 12 books a month, like 20. Well, I haven't read 20 yet, but 19 books a month. So pretty dang close. But with that, a lot of people ask like, how do you read so much? I woke up this morning and I read before work, which that's like a big time to read. That's where I got like the bulk of this reading in. And then I also read last night, which is when I finished Merry Inkmas. So I don't know. We'll see how far I get into this. Don't know if I'll finish it or not, but this is like a very realistic vlog, and like you guys can see how much I read. I read almost at the exact same time every day. At night before bed, and then in the morning before work. I don't read during the workday because, like I think I've said 1,000,001 times, like my job isn't book tube. My job is like creating, but like creating other things. So a lot of my job is spent like editing and filming for like different brands and stuff over on Instagram and on TikTok. I do think that this will be fun to like add this in to like more of my work schedule during the day. I just don't have time for that right now. In the future, it's definitely planned in the future, but right now I literally don't have time. I need like an assistant or something if I were gonna do that. So yeah, let's get back to reading. I definitely take this view for granted sometimes because if I'm just looking this direction, it's like, oh, like my little book, the grass or whatever. But then when I look up, this view of the sunset, it just feels unreal, and I feel so grateful that I get to like look at it every night. I feel like 50 degrees is truly like the sweet spot for like this cozy season. Like whenever it's 50 degrees, I feel so good about the weather. I'm like, I can go outside, I can be in my sweater, I can be comfortable. But then the minute it drops to lower than that, I am so cold. Like the other day I was out here, it was 23 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think is like -2 Celsius. At least that's what it said on Instagram. Because I like did the little like temperature check, and I was like reading outside and my fingers were literally freezing off. I'm like, it is so cold, but I want to read outside more. And last year I actually read outside every single day, or I didn't read outside, I got outside every single day, even if it was only for like 5 or 10 minutes, and it made such a difference in my mood. And I feel like it helped me get past the winter blues, because I get the winter blues really bad. But this year it has just went straight from like hot 70 degrees, 60 degrees to like plummeting. So like my body hasn't really even gotten used to like how cold it can actually get. And I feel like I'm like almost not prepared, but like I'm glad it's been hot for a longer time. But I don't know, I just need to get used to the cold and like get out here more. So that's what I'm trying to do, get out and read. But it just gets dark again so fast. But I really want to get outside like more, and I feel like having my Kindle also helps with that too, because I can read outside in the dark, which is really nice. Guys, this is getting good. I'm on chapter 8, and I think that Nathan, okay, let me give you a little synopsis of this book. Okay, so Rachel dates a politician, married to a politician, sorry, not dates him. I think they were married for like 13 years or something. Finds out that he cheated on her, and he's like, well, let's get divorced, but let's get divorced after the like political hearing thing is over. And she's like, okay, that's only gonna happen if you give me $1 million and you give me this house, because he's like, this is my house, my money. She like signed a prenup or whatever. So she like pretty much tells him that, and he's like, okay, like whatever, as long as you can keep it together and hold up your end of the bargain, like go to these events, smile, wave, like be my nice little wife until we get divorced, until like this political campaign is over. So she's like, okay. But then she meets Nathan. This is all in the inside flap. Like, I'm back of the book, not telling you anything. That's like not literally like already told. She meets this guy Nathan, who's 26, and they start having like a connection. And so she starts like rethinking, like, okay, I am kind of like interested in this guy, whatever. I'm only on chapter 8, so I'm not super far into it. But I think this is the first time that she's gonna see Nate. She's seen him like twice. I think this is gonna be the first time she sees him with her husband, which is gonna be absolutely wild, because I don't think that she knows that, like, well, I don't want to spoil anything, and this isn't on the back of the book, but they kind of run the same circles, but she doesn't know that they run the same circles. So I'm shook. This book reads like Scandal, and I've never watched Scandal, like the whole show, but I've seen like bits and pieces of it. It reads like Scandal, like political drama, who's who, you know, you got to wear the right thing, say the right thing, like have the right amount of money. It is giving movie vibes, and I'm on the edge of my seat with this. Like, and I'm only on chapter 8, but like they're getting ready to meet for the first time, so ooh, I just don't know what it's gonna be like. Okay, I gotta get back to this. It is dark out, and it is officially time for a little haul. I have a little book that I got in here today in the mail. I don't even know what this book is. I actually was planning on including this in a Amazon haul that I filmed for Bookmas, but I forgot about this book. So I just like grabbed the rest of the packages and literally didn't grab this one. So you guys get like a little sneak peek. I've been filming so much for Bookmas. I like to have like a few videos ready, so that way when Bookmas starts, I have like a few videos ready to go, so I'm not filming like a video and then editing it that same day to get up, because literally that would literally never happen. Like, I have to work and like have life, and it takes so long just to film a video, let alone like get the video up. So I would literally be like stuck to my like laptop at all times. So I am really excited for all the videos that are to come, though. There's tons of hauls, tons of shopping videos, tons of reviews, tons of challenges. It's gonna be a really fun month. And I feel like I've just been like gearing up to it. Like the video that went up on Tuesday, like I didn't end up finishing the book that I was reading, The Art of Scandal, and like I'm reading it now, and I still like haven't finished it. And I don't even know if I'll finish it at the end of this vlog, but like you guys know, whenever I do vlogs, I usually finish the book at the end of the video. But these are more like chatty like type videos, because I genuinely just like don't have time to like film like a million videos and then also film the videos that go up like right now along with like my other work. This is actually my busiest time of the year for work. So anyway, let's get into this little book haul. Ooh, there's 2 in here. I didn't realize that. So the first book that I got is a Christmas book. I am so excited. Let me put this one down so you guys can't see that one yet. I got A Winter in New York by Josie Silver, and this is by the author who wrote One Day in December. It just came out, like literally just came out. I definitely want to read this book this year, because I'm pretty sure I rated this like 4 stars last year. It says a young chef stumbles upon a secret family recipe that might lead her to the love and life she's been looking for. When Iris decides to move to New York City to restart her life, she realizes she underestimated how big the Big Apple really is. All the nostalgic movies she'd watched with her mom while eating their special secret recipe gelato didn't quite do it justice. But Bobby, Iris's best friend, isn't about to let her hide away. He drags her to a famous autumn street fair in Little Italy, and as they walk along the food stalls, a little family run don't know that word. It's like a gelato-teria? Yeah, gelato-teria catches her eye. Could it be the same shop that's in an old photo of her mother's? Curious, Iris returns the next day and meets the handsome Gio, who tells her that the shop is in danger of closing. His uncle, sole keeper of their family's gelato recipe, is recuperating from a stroke and can no longer remember it, so they can't make more. When Iris samples the last remaining batch, she realizes that their gelato and her gelato are one and the same. But how can she tell them she knows their secret recipe when she's not sure why Gio's uncle might have given it to her mother in the first place? Iris offers her services to help recreate the gelato and soon finds herself falling for Gio and his family. But when Gio's uncle finally recovers, all the secrets Iris has been keeping threaten to ruin the new life and the new love she's been building all winter long. I actually, now that I think of it, don't know if I shared One Day in December in my Christmas video. Oh, literally dropping books here. I don't know if I shared this book, but this is one of my favorite Christmas books. It is like... It's set over 10 years, and I feel like this gives Hallmark rom-com vibes, not like the new cheesy like rom-com like the Sleepless in Seattle, like, you know, the classic rom-com. Like this gives that, and it's a really good book. I don't know, again, if I even like shared this in my Christmas book video. I don't know, maybe I did, but I literally don't even remember. I feel like I did it just because it has like not a super Christmassy cover. I feel like it's easy to forget. Then I also picked up The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson. Love her books. She's a Black author. Her books are so good. I read Monday's Not Coming. I also own 2 of her other books that I plan on reading. This says, when Springville residents, at least the ones still alive, are questioned about what happened on prom night, they all have the same explanation: Maddie did it. Outcast Madison Washington has always been a target for bullies, and she's dealt with it until a surprise rainstorm reveals her most closely kept secret. Maddie is biracial and has been passing for white her entire life at the behest of her fanatical white father. After a viral bullying video pulls back the curtain on Springville High's racist roots, student leaders devise a plan to change their image. Host the school's first integrated prom. The popular white class president convinces her Black superstar quarterback boyfriend to ask Maddie to be his date. But some of the classmates aren't done with her just yet. Little do they know, Maddie still has another secret, one that will cost them all of their lives. It says, Uneasy Lies, the head that wears the tiara. That's what it says on the front. I am really excited to read this. This is also written in a really easy to read way. Like the words are really spaced out, and it's kind of written like a diary almost. Like it has dates and stuff, like May 26, 2014, May 27, 2014. So it like is literally written like a diary. This is like a thriller, I'm pretty sure, because all of her other books are kind of like thrillerish. So yeah, I feel like these are really gonna be good books to read. Our time is officially up. It has been 24 hours, and I'm just gonna share with you guys what I've read. I finished Merry Inkmas by Tally Hibbert. I shared with you guys that I really enjoyed this one. I think that this is a nice Christmas read, fluffy, easy, fun, nothing too wild. And then I also have 100 pages left of The Art of Scandal. This is chef's kiss. So freaking good. Like, this is as good as you guys said it was, and I'm loving it. So make sure you guys are following my Goodreads, because I always share my reviews there of all the books that I've read. And this Goodreads review is coming very soon, because I'm loving this book. Literally eating up. And this is actually Regina Black's debut book, and I don't know how she wrote such an incredible book for like her first book. But I finished both of these books. I normally do like reading for 24 hours, like where I'll stop the timer, and I will link some of those videos below if you guys want to check those out. I just wanted to see like how much I read in a day. I read a good amount per month, but I feel like I read a lot on the weekends, or I try to at least, but during the week it gets busy, and like I'm so tired, but I still need to like edit this video and stuff tonight, so it'll probably get up like pretty late tonight, and we'll go up tomorrow morning for you guys. But yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the last video before Bookmas, the very last video, and after this you guys are getting videos every single freaking day, and it is starting with a book shopping vlog with Alex. That's gonna be on the 1st, so get ready. No, take that back. That's not gonna be on the first. That's gonna be on the third. I'm sorry. The first video is gonna be the ultimate book video. And it's gonna be lots of bookish things. And just tons of stuff. You guys are gonna see my new bookshelf. I haven't shown that to you guys yet. Lots of bookish things, super fun stuff. And then the second video will be my wrap up for November, and the third video will be a book shopping video with Alex. And then after that, there's just a ton to come. So make sure you guys are subscribed, because they are going to be coming at you fast. And they will also be like the regular length of my videos. Like the last video I did wasn't as long as most of my videos. I think it was like 10 minutes or 12 minutes or something. And this one's like a shorter video. And that's because I'm filming multiple videos in a day while I also am like working and stuff. So yeah, I just wanted like the videos to still be coming your way, but the videos in December will be back to the regular schedule. All right, guys, see you in Bookmas Land. Bye, guys.